Welcome to Planning Center Services Online, or PCO for short, an online software that makes resourcing and communicating with our teams easy and efficient. You'll receive a welcome email from Planning Center inviting you to join our team roster. You'll need to set up your user account with your email and password. Please make sure you use the same email across all platforms for this team. We link resources with this email, and your access can only be verified if the email addresses match. You are responsible for your login information, and our team cannot update or retrieve it for you, so keep it safe as you'll use it weekly. Once logged in, you can customize your profile, add your photo, and update your contact information. We recommend downloading and using the mobile app for easy access to resources anywhere or anytime. We also recommend that you enable text notifications and email notifications, as this is our primary source of communicating with the team, and it will be very helpful in making sure you get all of the communication quickly should there be an update or change. While the look and feel of the mobile view and the desktop view are just a little bit different, the features remain the same. We're going to walk through the mobile app since it's the most used amongst our team. Let's go through each tab and feature so you understand how to get the most from the software during your practice times. Upon opening the app, it will most likely default to the My Schedule page. Here you will see any services or events you are scheduled for and buttons to enter blockout dates or email your leader. We create our schedule and calendar monthly as a team. You will be reminded in the team email to insert blockout dates before the next monthly calendar is made. Please add blockout dates as early as possible and be sure to include a reason. We ask that blockout dates are not for rotation preferences, but rather for travel dates, special occasions, and scheduling conflicts that are planned ahead. Preferences will be discussed in your interview before you join the team with your leader. If you need to make a change to your scheduling preferences at any time, email your leader to schedule a time to meet and discuss it. To view details about a service that you have been scheduled for, click the box listed to open the service plan. Here you'll see tabs for order, teams, times, notes, and files. You'll want to explore each of these tabs and be familiar with them as part of this team. Final set lists are sent out no later than Mondays at 5 p.m. for the week of. However, for some services or special events, set lists might be posted earlier for your convenience. Final details will be added throughout the week, but all changes will be communicated before our Thursday midweek rehearsal ends. The Order of Service tab is one of the most important and displays each item in the service in the correct sequence. It is most beneficial for you to scan this tab when the initial list is posted, checking the details of each item. These details include who will be responsible for leading songs, communicating information, and how long or what elements will or won't be included. For example, Bree leading the first song, we will not build the bridge like the original, rather we will keep the dynamic low moving into song 2. Items like baptisms, communion, announcements, videos, and special songs will be listed here. You'll want to make sure you understand where in the service order they are happening so that you can plan to stay to the end of a service or leave when your responsibilities are done. The Order of Service tab also lists cues for tech positions, such as which mic is being used for the front of house mixer, light cues for our light operators, slide cues for pro presenter operators, and any details regarding harmony part assignments and leads are also listed here. You'll need to have an understanding of your responsibilities before a rehearsal. This is a great way to prepare. It allows you to ask your leader any questions prior to Thursdays as well, so that we can better equip you and make the best use of rehearsal time together. The Teams tab displays who is scheduled for that service and lists people grouped by teams. Vocals, band, and tech, for example. This will be helpful as you get to know your teammates. When you understand the strengths and weaknesses of those around you, you can prepare well to leverage their strengths and support them in areas they may not be as confident. You can also communicate, if it's needed, outside of rehearsal regarding parts that you'll be covering. For instance, if there are 2 electric guitarists scheduled, you may want to communicate with each other before Thursday's rehearsal about who is going to cover each lead line in a song. You can click on a teammate's name and choose to email or message them directly. The Times tab lists all service times and rehearsal times. We require punctuality on this team and value others' times above our own. For the most part, these remain consistent. For special events or services, however, they'll be updated to reflect the special service times and rehearsal times. You can always reach out to your leader if you need to confirm as well. Finally, let's look at the Files tab, which includes all of the resources for the set list. Here you'll find in alphabetical order the original MP3 of the song, the multitracks rehearsal mix files, custom counting resources, harmony part resources, and the transposed audio of the song in the key that we intend to do it, if it's different from the original. You'll also find chord charts, lyric charts, and often marked number charts as well. Each of these resources serves an important purpose, so let's look at each one. The original MP3s are best for listening and learning the songs. They're the best quality audio and play the full song with the full team dynamic. This is great for tech team members and worship team members alike. The multi-tracks resources are most helpful for musicians as they highlight the listed role in the title and in the audio. These tracks include click and guide, which are super helpful. The transposed audio is best for the band as they practice in the correct key for the week. The lyric charts are best used for vocalists and tech team members who need to learn lyrics to any given song. The chord chart is utilized most for band members learning progressions of the music, but these can also be helpful in understanding spacing or phrasing of a song. If you need a transposed chart, such as in the instance of using a capo, just reach out to your leader and we'll gladly add the resource for you. Lastly, the marked charts are helpful. They give a detailed explanation of the arrangement of a song. Notes are made in blue and pink for band and vocal cues. Please keep in mind that these notes are subject to change since we often change the arrangement of a song from week to week. For some more complicated songs, a counting resource is also listed. This is super helpful for members of our team who need to practice their rhythm, timing, or syncopation for a section of the song. If the counting resource is listed, we ask that you practice well on your own and come to rehearsal knowing that section well, so we don't have to spend extra time on it together. Every team member is required to prepare well on their own with these resources and come to rehearsal with an understanding of the order of service and an understanding of the set list, so familiarize yourself with the resources well. There are additional tabs listed on the bottom of the screen, including Schedule, which returns you to the screen with your scheduled service times, the Plans tab, which lists the order of service for given services, the Songs tab, which allows you to view and access resources for any song in our library, even if you're not scheduled, the Media tab, which we currently do not utilize for our teams, and the People tab, which helps you find members of the team to reach out. Let's move on to one of the other most useful parts of the app, the Media Player. Within the Files tab of any given plan, select an audio resource. The Media Player will open and play the audio for you anywhere at any time. There's also a looping feature, which when enabled allows you to select a start and stop point of the audio file. This allows you to practice with great intention and focus on a specific spot in the track. The Media Player includes a metronome, which can be synced with the listed BPM of any given song for practicing with a click, an AirPlay option for listening through external Bluetooth speakers, and a playlist option to click through audio files on demand. You can listen to the set list on your way to work, while doing housework, or anywhere that you'd like. This we would call passive listening. It is excellent for repetition. However, it is not thorough enough for retention. We ask our teams to devote time to active listening. This requires you to set aside time where you are focused only on the music and no other tasks. It's helpful to have the chart in front of you, your instrument, and the audio playing as you follow along so that you can retain information and learn the song well before rehearsal. Planning Center is an awesome tool that we can use to equip teammates with resources that make practice and rehearsal times more efficient. While the software is amazing, it's only as good as the integration of use by the team. Our resources are paid resources and made to help your practice time be all it can be. So please use them, practice well, and come prepared to midweek rehearsal. If you have questions about any listed information, or if a resource is missing or not working for you, let us know. We would love to hear from you early in the week and answer those questions rather than Thursday at rehearsal. This is a great way to honor your bandmates and honor the Lord with excellence. We hope this tutorial helps you navigate Planning Center services, gives you all the tools you need to be successful in your position as well. Happy practicing. See you Thursday.